In this tutorial we're going to learn how to create a fantastic rainbow effect, which can be seen here, zoomed in. If we zoom out, it looks exactly like this. So a cartoony effect rainbow. Now what you want to do is, I've made a very small version because of course this is going to be rushed, and you unlock layer by double clicking it and pressing OK. Then you want a new layer, so layer, new, shift control M, press OK again, and if you double click that we can rename it to ink, and we're going to create another layer. Whilst we're at it, double click it, colour, that's what we're going to rename it as. Now on the ink layer you click the pen tool and make sure the settings are as follows. So we're using paths with the pen tool, and you simply click at the two starting and ending points. I like them being roughly on the same level, and then you click a point, 2 points really that you want, so about a little way in, you click on it, and then you hold down the control button, and this allows you to move it. So you click on the point you just made and drag it upwards or downwards. We're just going to do a small drag down, and then you click on another point on the line, hold the control button again, and we're going to drag up, which is there, like so. Then next most important thing is you need to click on the brush tool. Now I've done it to the first brush, which is 1px big, because this is going to form the line. So if we open up the image again, the black line that separates the colours. So how we do this quite simply is you make sure the settings are right, and then we change it to the right colour. Click on the ink tool again, we right click, and there's an option called stroke path. You click on it and you press OK. This will create a stroke path. Create a new path here, so layers, channels and paths, new path. It'll come up with this line. Now we go, if we duplicate this layer and we press OK, and when we duplicate it again, depends how many lines you want in dividing up the colours, so we're only going to do a very quick one. You use the move tool and your arrow buttons, and you either move them upwards or downwards. So we're just going to do a quick one like that. So it appears like that. Now uncheck the background and the colour, click on it, and when you're sure you're finished, layer, and I know you can't see it, but we merge visual, which is shift control E. Then we check so we can see the layers again. And what you can do, but I wouldn't advise, is you click on the colour you want and zoom in. So we zoom in here, it's slightly bigger. You can use the paint bucket tool, oop, that was a mistake, and fill it in. And that works. And then if we use another colour, so let's go for a green, very Christmassy, and we fill it in, and therefore then you have a coloured line, which is like so. So if you want to change the background colour, say to a odd pink colour, that is exactly what it will look like. Or alternatively, if you don't want to do any of that, so let me just go backwards. On the colour layer, you simply click on the brush tool, increase the size a little bit, it's a bit big for this image. You zoom in and you colour away, being careful of the edges, and if you make a mistake you simply use the brush tool and you fill in the lines. And so just go around really quickly. And if we change the colour, the reason why this is often good is because sometimes the lines aren't thick enough depending on the settings you use, and it just doesn't fill it properly. And so this is the best option, and this also is the option to create the messy look, which I'll show you now, which lots of people may or may not like. So if we just zoom out, we move it down below the ink layer, and that is the messy look. It's kind of the half coloured in by a child painting by numbers effect. And to make the edges completely fine, you would normally, however I don't have enough time, use the eraser tool just to get rid of the bits that you don't like. So that is a very simple technique of creating the rainbow effect. Thank you for watching.